Hey everybody, Lead Speed here. I'm back. Alright, so I've got a Generation 5 underused tier match for you guys. If you're looking at the title, this might look familiar for some people. I had featured my opponent's side of this particular battle. Now, the reason I'm uploading this one and not like some other ones that I had before this one was because of how really good it was. And, you know, I gotta upload my side of it, right? And narrate my thought process and maybe explain a few things here and there that maybe my opponent didn't know or whatever. And this was my first ever battle with a new team build that I decided to build randomly. I did mention a team that had a Chandelure on it, but I ran into some huge problems with it, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to use it anymore. I mean, I might have to make another team with a Chandelure in it, but for now, the team I'm using seems to be working great so far, so let's see how it works. Alright, so my opponent is MultiHGW, or Georgie for short. And he's going to start with a Registeel, and I'm going to lead with a Raikou. It's been a while since, you know, I've used Raikou. I used Raikou back in, like, the olden days of Black and White and all that other stuff. Now, I make the immediate switch to my Rapier, and I did not attack yet just because I didn't want to reveal the set just yet. I wanted to keep it a surprise for later, and that will help. So he sets up the Stealth Rocks, and I know that he's going to switch out, so, you know, I'm just going to set up Stealth Rocks too. So, you know, we both got our Rocks up, and he's got a Slowbro out, and I cannot stay in here. You know, the water move might be obvious. Now, I do go to my Roserade. Kind of risky, because he could have went for the Psychic, but, you know, luckily for me, he didn't go for it. He just went for the safe water move. I mean, I kind of thought he would anyways. But, yeah, if you're noticing anything different about this Roserade, this doesn't appear to be defensive. Oh, no, no, no. She is fully offensive with Leaf Storm. Now, he made a bit of a mistake bringing in this Darmanitan. In his narration, he forgot that Steel resists the Grass Stab moves that Roselia has. But, yeah, that kind of sucks because now it almost kills him and, you know, he can't switch out because Stealth Rocks will take him out on the next time. On the next switch in. Holy crap. Now, here I kind of make a mistake of my own. It doesn't look like it's a mistake, but later in the game you're going to kind of see why this switch was kind of unnecessary. Like, I had a different Pokemon that could have taken it way better, but you'll see it soon. But in comes the Slowbro again. I'm going to have to switch out. I mean, even if he goes for the Psychic, I go to Raikou knowing that he's probably not going to go for the Scald again. I mean, I know, like, my Roserade can just come in on the Scald again, so I know that he'll probably just go for the Psychic or whatever else he wants to do. Toxic, I don't know. But I know he's going to switch out here, so I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. Now, seeing that he just brought in Registeel, I can just bring in my, I can just bring in a hard hitter for free. Yes, and, you know, free switches are awesome because you can just pretty much just get the advantage early on, I guess. Now, I'm going to bring in my Heracross, and right here, he stays in with his Registeel. He thought he could live a hit from a close combat because I'm, like, Choice Scarred, right? Actually, I'm Choice Banded, Animate Nature, Max Attack. So, yeah, this is not Scarfed. I still use Scarf Heracross, but this one is not Scarfed. This one's Choice Banded. And let me tell you, it wrecks face. So, it goes this Hitmontop, and I'm going to go to my Slowbro. Now, this Slowbro right here was what I should have went to on that Darmanitan's Flare Blitz. And you're going to kind of see why, why that kind of mattered. But, yeah, he could just take those fake outs or just about any move that the Hitmontop could throw at me with ease. And seeing Life Orb, he's probably like the Technotop set, and, that's going to be kind of annoying. Now, I know he was going to switch, so I went for the Toxic on the switch, but he brings in this Azelf, which is alright. I mean, I'd rather have gotten a Burn on in case it was a physical set. Now, I stay in kind of the Scout, what kind of set it is, I guess. Now, he is going to get a critical hit. One of my friends did a calc, Sour did some calcs, and the Grass Knot crit did matter. So, I think I was just going to go for the Skull just to get some extra damage or go for Slack Off just in case he went for, like, U-turn. I can just slack off the damage. But I'm going to bring in my Duck It, because, when in doubt, Duck It. That's a duck! That's a duck, man! Okay, yeah, whatever. That reference, I have no idea. I can't believe how I'm referencing that. But Yeah, it's been a while since I used Porygon2. Back in the olden days of my black and white Wi-Fi battling, you know, and I actually mentioned where the nickname reference came from, and I still think it's coming from the same place, but I don't know. But, you know, he has a Weeball, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, see what he's gonna do. He's gonna Night Slash, and I'm gonna pretty much paralyze him with the T-Wave. Now, what's neat about Porygon2 with T-Wave, because with T-Wave, it is really good to slow down guys like the Weebile, because stuff like my Heracross isn't scarfed, so whenever you can get a T-Wave on a sweeper that's frail, you can get and bring in Heracross later, knowing that you can outspeed him later. And not only that, Porygon2 and Slowbro, they both lure in Toxic, so the opponent will have to, well, they probably won't want to risk going for Toxic because, you know, there's a Heracross on the team that has Guts. So it's like the perfect lure for Toxic, because to beat Porygon2 with the fast way, it's either with a fighting move or just wear it down with Toxic. So yeah, I finally take out that Weebot thanks to Life Orb Recoil, and he did not carry the priority, but, you know, this Hitmontop does. Now, right here, you're going to kind of see what I was talking about. Like, considering the damage that Rhyperior took, there was no way he was going to live that. But if I hadn't switched him out on the Flare Blitz and brought him in later, I think he would have lived one hit, because the only damage he would have taken prior to that Fake Out Close Combat combination would be from Stealth Rock, because he wouldn't have taken damage otherwise, and I think he would have lived the hit because of Solid Rock. But, you know, it's just one of those technical things that I kind of slapped myself for later, but I guess it really didn't matter in the overall, you know, point in the game. But it goes to Slowbro. I get a critical hit, so that's another crit that my Heracross nails on one of his guys. So it's like, geez, Heracross, you got freaking steroids or something? Holy crap. Now, I'm going to switch to Roserade because I didn't think my close combat could take him out with a second hit, and I thought he would go for the slack off. But he makes a double switch to Hitmontop, which, oh, that really sucked. I don't think he predicted that switch, but that double switch worked out perfectly, because now I can't switch out because, you know, he's going to just go for the Fake Out. And since I lost my Physical Wall and I lost Rhyperior, I have nothing else to really take the Fake Out with much ease. So as you can kind of see, this Hitmontop is kind of a threat to my team at the moment. And this Heracross kind of threatens his team as well, and my Raikou, but you'll see why that is later. But he's going to bring a Slubber again. I could have went for the Mega Horn right there, but I didn't want to miss, and I couldn't risk him. I couldn't risk missing the Mega Horn in case he did stay in, because, you know, I'm not in the... I don't know, I don't feel like I'm in a position to just do that. Especially when, you know, he still has the Slowbro and whatever else can come in, I don't know. But I do take out the Slowbro, luckily. I'm thinking that was max damage, or maybe it was just enough damage in general. So I'm going to switch to my Ducket, knowing that he's going to go for the Fake Out again. You know, that's pretty much what these things would do anyways. The freaking Fake Out and Mach Punch combination. Yeah, this Hitmontop just, like, annoyed me to death and was just so annoying to deal with. Now, I make another switch back to my Heracross, because I know he's going to go for close combat, knock the Mach Punch, or if he does go for the Mach Punch, I could take one or two. But he does go for close combat, knowing that he's faster, because he's an offensive one with, like, max speed. And he does live that close combat with 11 HP, which is unfortunate for him, because now he's going to take himself out with Life Orb Recoil, thanks to the fact that he has to attack again to take out my Heracross. So now I'm going to bring in my Raikou, and he's got his Azelf. I got Azelf and Porygon2. Now, right here, this play right here, in my mind, I wasn't sure if T-Bolt or I guess whatever else I had would have taken it out from that range. So I went for the Volt Switch. Now, judging from the Volt Switch damage, I think that Thunderbolt might have taken it out, but the reason I didn't go for the T-Bolt was because if Thunderbolt didn't KO that Azelf, I would lose, because it could take out my Raikou and then it will take out my Porygon2 because he's so low that he can't take a hit. So I kind of had to make that kind of a play. I mean, you know, it's so freaking close, I'd rather not make a mistake that could cost me, you know, so I kind of had to play it safe and go for the Volt Switch. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish him off with another Thunderbolt. And people are obviously talk about that there was a speed tie going on with that Raikou and Aza because they both have a base speed of 115. Now, that is technically true, but with the way I played the Raikou, it should come off as being a choice set. Choice Scarf to be precise. Tibet Max Speed Choice Scarf. So, yeah, a little nice surprise, huh? I mean, I know what you're thinking. Raikou's freaking fast already. Why would you give it a Choice Scarf? Believe it or not, Choice Scarf Raikou is really good. Like, if you use them at the right time, it's a very nasty surprise for the opponent, especially when your opponent's going to expect the calm mindset. And if they bring in something that, you know, is way faster than you are, like let's say they bring in Weavile to try to, I don't know, revenge kill, like to trap with Pursuit or something, you could just get a free hit off with Thunderbolt or something and then maybe KO it, depending on how much HP that Weavile would have left. But yeah, excellent game, Georgie. We should definitely go at it again. Like, this is one of my favorite matches just because this is the first time I'm testing out this team, and it did really good for some reason. So, yeah, if you guys like this battle and you want to see more, well, obviously you do want to see more, but, you know, if you like this, you know, leave a thumbs up, favorite it. Wow, where did that come from? Favorite it, leave a comment. I'd love to read those. And I'll see you guys for my next Wi-Fi battle. So, peace out, guys. Later.